Alright folks, welcome. This is the big show. I'm gonna give it some time for people to join here. Hey Mitch, if you got a second, do you mind sharing the link on Twitter for me? Just because if I exit out of it, it's gonna drop it. Thanks. All right, folks, welcome in. I'm gonna give it a second for people to join. Got rocks in my shoes. Go ahead and whenever you get on in, go ahead, like the live, comment, let me know that you can hear me loud and clear. Although I'll tell you right now, the audio is gonna be in and out because of the wind and the rain and everything that's about to move on in. So just be prepared for that. All right, folks, joining on in here again. Go ahead, like we are just outside of Perry, Florida. EYEWALL moving in. I got Mitch over here. I'm gonna move to Mitch. Where's Mitch? There's Mitch. Mitch is behind me.
Oh my guy.
Yes. So
What's going on, everyone?
welcome in. Also, just so y'all know, this is going to be a lot less of a Q&A style format, and this is going to be more us kind of holding on for life. So, you know, enjoy the payment value, I guess, of it. And again, share it, like it, comment, do all the things so this gets out to more people. Post it on your Twitter, post it on your Facebook, tag your Meemaw in it, tell your Meemaw's Meemaw about it, and let the world know. And also, this is a great, for you folks up into Georgia, this is going to be a great idea for what's coming your way as this comes on inland. Lock in out there, Rowan. We're locked in. Don't worry, but we are all locked in. We went to the coast a little bit earlier just to check things out. Not chasing storm surge today, though. We are purely chasing wind, and I think that's going to be the right call as we move ahead. So again, we're starting to get some bigger gusts now, but we're still kind of in the calm before that big kind of eye wall just moves on in. It's a pretty thick eye wall. Now there's obviously the true eye wall, which is going to be much stronger, but overall it's got pretty thick, strong winds sitting out there. We have somewhere to shelter. Yes, parking lot is our shelter. Although we know which way the wind's coming from, and it's very unlikely any debris will be blowing in our direction. If anything, it'll be blowing away from us. Behind me is where the wind will be coming from mostly, and there's nothing. There's a forest like 100 yards down, so we'll be fine. There's also a fence kind of between us, so that'll help catch some of the stuff. And yeah, that's kind of the goal. Now, I'll tell you, there will be times that I just kind of set the phone down. You probably won't be able to hear me talk. So I'm going to try to get all these disclaimers out of the way now before things go downhill here in a moment. So probably still a good hour away from the real thick of it. But we're going to try to get this going for a while, folks. This is going to be basically a full documentary live. Again, I will also add, if it gets bad enough that the cell service gets knocked out, then obviously the live will end. And unfortunately, I nor Mitch have any control over that. So that is the goal here. Yeah. Got about 100 people or so tuning in, so thank you, folks. Thank you, folks. Also, I don't know what this place is. It's like it almost looks like maybe it's like a power plant station thing. I don't know. It's something, but it's a great parking lot, a lot of lights. Yeah. Again, for anyone joining just outside of Perry, Florida here, as the EYEWALL major hurricane category 4 Helene is working on in here, folks. So it's going to be a long night. We're going to get through this and hopefully celebrate with some Waffle House afterwards. That is the goal. And by the way, this is my first hurricane, so anybody wondering, I have seen multiple tornadoes. I've seen, like most Americans at this point, the Aurora Borealis this year. So it has been a very successful year, and now, you know, checking off a major hurricane eye, hoping the eye goes directly over us. We'll see. We could get missed just a little bit. We might get stuck in the eye wall, but either way, we're gonna be in the thick of things. No, you cannot have a hurricane without Waffle House. Absolutely. Again, anybody joining in, we're about to get into the thick of things. I know nothing super exciting right now. I guess I can, you know what I can do? I can flip this around and give you a little tour of what we're working with here. Let me try to clean off the camera lens. All right, so maybe you can see that a little bit better. Yeah, it's a big old parking lot with some lighting, and then some kind of, this is the way the wind's going to come from, is over there into the abyss of darkness. So yeah, it's raining. It definitely is raining. The wind is picking up. I'll try to shut up a little bit every now and then so you can kind of hear the wind and rain beginning. Again, anybody just joining, we're just outside of Perry, Florida. Just outside of Perry, Florida. EYEWALL, probably the worst of it is still an hour away, to be honest with you, but I wanted to go ahead and jump on now, because if I would have started this right at the beginning, you wouldn't have been able to hear me say basically anything. There also may be moments that the feed cuts for a second. If I have to kind of like open another tab on my phone briefly, the feed will pause, but again, that'll be good. We'll just go ahead and expect some of that to occur. Current conditions, we're gusting up to tropical storm strength for sure now. Sustained, not quite there yet, but we're gusting there. And before you know it, we'll be gusting into major hurricane strength. So just kind of the way these systems work is, at least at landfall. Now, once we go inland, the wind field will expand and a big area will be in tropical storm force winds. But currently, it's really just a small, tight area, very sharp gradient where that sharp pressure gradient is that really sees the strongest of the winds. And it's moving towards us for sure. Just gonna have to wait it out a little bit. Yeah, again, everybody, if you haven't liked the stream, go ahead, like it, share it with somebody. Yeah, do all the things. So. Yeah, probably gusting. Honestly, right now, we've had gusts up to maybe 50, 55. It's just coming in spurts still, though. It's not super significantly going all at once. Are we going to film it? Yeah, probably. Mitch, I was going to ask you, do you want to like switch out at some points to where I can stream on my channel for a little and you can record with your phone, and then do you want to stream on your channel at any point? I don't know, it's up to you. I don't know. We haven't really discussed this, so.
I mean, we'll probably do a combination of both. I don't know. It's kind of one of those things on the fly, man. It's going to be tough.
Yeah.
I think we'll do a mixture of both. We'll kind of do both. But I think once things start getting crazy, it'll be hard to even think like that.
Yeah.
So I can tell you this: between me and Gerald's channel, we will certainly be streaming it.
Yeah, there will be live feed from whatever the hell this place is.
It's called Big Top Fabric Structures.
Big Top Fabric Structures. There you go, folks. That's what the sign says, at least. Hey, Mitch, can I take a quick look at radar, and maybe we can show them kind of where we're at? Yeah, so folks, we'll show you kind of where we're at and where the EYEWALL is, and I'll try to keep the camera clean here. Oh yeah, that's the good stuff. Yeah, so we're the blue dot, if you can see that, and there's the eye wall on its way. We're just now getting kind of into the outer bands here, but it's moving in, and it's getting quickly.
A lot of people, what a lot of people don't realize is they get the wrong idea about hurricanes. They think it's just bad everywhere in the hurricane, but really the true, say in this case it's a category 4 hurricane, the true category 4 conditions are not going to be until you get into that eye wall right there. And some people do get the wrong idea. It's a very slow buildup, and then all bang right in that eye wall. You know, that's something where you're going to get catastrophic conditions.
Yeah, folks. So that's it's only going to go downhill from here. I'll say it was an eerie feeling 30 minutes ago because it was very quiet. We were yet to get into kind of this outer band now that we're in. And I don't know, you could just kind of feel it was coming. Also, we had about 20 different deer try to kill us on the way here. So poor Mitch.
The deer definitely knows something's coming.
Yeah.
I was telling Gerald, it's almost like more so a shift in the air. They know something's coming.
Yeah, I think obviously the air pressure changing, and we'll see if our ears pop. I don't know what Recon's finding, low 940s, maybe upper 930s now. Pressure-wise, that'll do it for sure. What we're really hoping for is the stadium effect, or at least getting in the eye enough that we can feel the eye of a hurricane and kind of the calmness with it. And at this point, the rain is really picking up now. So we are getting there, folks. Has the adrenaline kicked in yet? The Red Bull has kicked in, so probably from that a little bit, I would say. I don't know. Again, we're still kind of not calm by any means, but we're yet to be in the worst of it. Although that's a good gust. So we're getting there. We are getting there. Do what? Yeah. Okay. Mitch is leaving us momentarily. So I'm being abandoned in a hurricane by Mitch, everyone. Make sure you get mad at him for that. Yeah, for anybody new, we're in Taylor County, just north of Perry, in the state of Florida. This is Major Hurricane Helene beginning to work on in and bring some impacts. This is what we're seeing. Big difference between Michael and obviously landfall location is off by probably a good 100 miles. I think Helene's maybe going to be a little weaker than Michael, but impacts are still going to be big time. Sorry. Yeah. We got something flow. Let's investigate it. We have a water bottle. I'll be a good Samaritan with this up. So, and I just had water over me. So there we go. We've got debris, everyone. I can officially say we have debris. I don't even see it, but I mean the rain bands are blowing pretty good through here. So. Put this water bottle in my back pocket. It'll be, you know what? This will be my souvenir. This will be my Hurricane Helene souvenir. This bottle of water. Well, again, we're not directly in Perry. Now, to be fair, we're only probably 2 miles up the road, so it's not really like we're far from Perry. But me and Mitch, Mitch is a pretty seasoned hurricane chaser. I'll let you guys in on that. He's done it before in this area with similarly, I can't talk anymore. I got hurricane on the brain. With a very similar hurricane in terms of track and intensity. So not our first go at it, or at least not Mitch's first go at it. I'm kind of letting him be the hurricane tour guide here anyway. So yeah, we feel very safe where we're at. Don't worry. We do not have an anemometer. We're just living the experience. We're not collecting data for sure. Again, for anyone just joining, this is just outside of Perry, Florida, in Taylor County. Again, if you haven't already liked the stream, go ahead and like it. You know, share it with some people, especially anybody in the path of the storm. Again, a lot of impacts. A long night for the Florida Big Bend, the Panhandle, up through East Alabama, the entire state of Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina, and even up into the Ohio River Valley on down the road. Tell y'all, Mitch is living his best life. I'm out here soaking in the hurricane, and he's on the phone in the car, but that's okay. Also, I will say some chasers normally have like a hotel with like a balcony, kind of stay relatively dry on. Nope. Me and Mitch, we're all in, man. We are all in all the time. We're out in this parking lot. Little water never scared us. Well, except Recon just found 178 mile wind gust. That's really impressive. Probably flight level, but still very impressive if that's true, Jamie. Again, folks, go ahead and like the stream. Let some people know. Again, we're getting really close to landfall here, and we're only about 10 miles probably from the Gulf of Mexico, so it's not going to take long for it to get in here, and the winds are really picking up now. Probably some of the strongest gusts we've seen so far. That was probably up near 50, maybe 60. This is Perry, Florida, everybody. We're just outside of Perry, Florida, a mile or two outside of the city. So, yeah, again, everybody, me and Mitch, we are very confident in our safety. If we were not confident, I can guarantee you we would not be here. So, but we do appreciate the concern. That's good to know people care. Perry, Florida, everybody, in Perry, Florida. Yeah, we brought plenty of towels and dry clothes. So. Woo. Woo. Okay. Have we seen anything rotating? We passed a couple showers on the way here from Georgia this morning that had some rotation, but nothing that jumped out as super threatening. Again, we're really chasing the hurricane threat, not so much the tornado threat right now. So. Yeah, Mandy, so I'm using my iPhone in a waterproof case, like it's a water sealed case, so not super worried about that, but good question. I will say the wind's starting to shift directions a little bit on us here, so again, as that eye gets closer, we're gonna see some shifting winds for sure. That's funny. I used Canva, which is it's like an app, and then you just upload it on like the picture at the top. Or however you make your thumbnail, just make it like normal, and then whenever you're gonna go live at the top where it's like your profile picture, click that and hit upload thumbnail, and it'll go to your pictures in your phone, and you can click what picture you want. Or you can just take a random selfie right now and use that as your thumbnail. You can just take a picture.
Yeah, I've already created a thumbnail. So I'm trying to make it before I go live.
Oh, yeah. All right, folks, sorry, doing some technical jargon behind the scenes. I feel like I had a question somebody asked. How long am I playing hooky? Well, I'm not playing hooky anymore because school got canceled for tomorrow. So no hooky being played here. Now, I did miss 3 classes today, although 2 of them, or 1 of them, I had permission to miss, so that's not a problem. And the other 2 don't take attendance anyway, so not going to go against my record. So all good there. All right, folks, again, welcome in, getting closer and closer to the EYEWALL here in Perry, Florida. See winds are picking up, whipping around. Still just tropical storm conditions. Haven't crossed to hurricane threshold quite yet, but we'll get there. And then we'll cross major hurricane threshold after that. So. Will the EYEWALL hit before 10? I think probably right around there. In that ballpark would be my guess. In Perry, Florida, everybody, just outside of Perry, Florida. Yeah, Mitch is with me. He's in the car right now. He's going to go live here soon, too. We'll probably switch out. So If I quit my live, go check out Mitch's channel. We're probably gonna, again, we're tag teaming this thing. So also, here's a big time gust. That one had a whistle sound to it. So. Would I ever go into a Hurricane Hunter plane if given the opportunity? Yeah, absolutely. Put me in. Yeah, it's 8:54 here where I'm at, so still Eastern time. Not we didn't cross to Central time. You know, the thing I tell you about hurricanes is it's kind of weird because obviously they're warm chord systems and it's warm, but the rain does get cold. I will mention that the rain does get cold, but the good thing is when the rain stops, it's still windy usually, so you dry out pretty quickly. So you know, just a little observation. Greenwood, South Carolina. Yep, big wind, heavy rainfall, flooding, all of the above in Greenwood. No. I say that doesn't mean you at your specific house are going to see all of those things, but the surrounding area, the entire upstate of South Carolina, can expect those conditions. Have we run into other storm chasers? Yeah, we have. We actually were hanging out with one, Bryce Shelton, who's a big-time storm chaser and one of the best at it, honestly. We were hanging out a little bit here before the storm was moving in a couple hours ago, but he's chasing storm surge, we're chasing wind, so kind of separated a little bit there, but it was awesome to meet Bryce. He's a wonderful guy, and I suggest checking him out on Twitter. I think just look up Bryce Shelton and you should be able to find him. Yeah, the EYEWALL will be the worst of the hurricane. Yep. Any fallen trees? We haven't seen any yet, but again, the wind it's ramping up, so we're gonna start to get there. And the drive home is gonna suck, to be honest. There's gonna be a lot of fallen trees, and it's gonna be kind of tough to get through some of these regions, I think. Are we seeing any lightning? Not yet, but we could. As the core moves ashore, we could see some lightning. But it's not going to be the kind of lightning you see in like a supercell, not to that level probably. Yeah, you can really start to hear the wind now. All right, again, folks, it's starting to ramp up here, so go ahead, like the live, comment, let us know where you're watching from, and consider sharing it with some folks. Could it be a Category 5? I really think it's going to be a 4. It would need to pull some real magic here in the last hour to get to 5. But it's a strong 4. And again, a strong 4 to a weak 5, you know, you're only going to get so much difference there in impacts. Then starting to gust probably up to the 60, 70 range at times. You can see these palm trees every now and then really start to whip. Although the South Carolinian in me really wants to call them palmetto trees, and these might be palmettos. I don't know. I don't know the exact. Honestly, I don't know the difference between every type of palm tree, but either way, it's a beech tree. Nope, not going to the beach because the beach is kind of coming to us, so we don't want to get any closer than we have to be to the Gulf of Mexico. Also, as for what that sound is, I couldn't tell you. I really don't know. There's some kind of buzzer out here. Yeah, everyone asking about a shift east. Me and Mitch forecasted a shift east, and we... All right, well, our location just got put under an extreme wind warning. Hey, Mitch, did you get that extreme wind warning? What's it say mile an hour wise? Okay, Mitch is gonna check on that for us because if I check, it'll leave the live stream. But yeah, extreme wind warning now up for Taylor County, Florida here. We're about to, again, we're getting into it, folks. Getting towards the good stuff. Yeah, it's picking up, folks. it's starting to shift directions now, Mitch. Yeah, we've had winds coming out of the north for a while. They're starting to come out of the east now, so we're starting to get towards that eye wall. Well, I should add, this is the eye wall. It just isn't the inner eye wall. Again, folks, go ahead and like the live, share it with some people. And then starting to really pick up here. Yeah.
Good, man?
Yeah.
So, I'm about to go live too.
Okay.
And I'm going to probably move the car around a little bit.
All right.
So, you can do that?
Yeah, I'm gonna actually probably get off, record a little, and let them go to your live. I'll send them your
Oh,
way.
no, you good. I was going live. I finally figured out my thumbnail. What I did was,
Okay. All right. Yeah, sounds good. Okay. All right, folks. Mitch is probably gonna go live here in a second, and I might end this one and then start it again once we get really deep into it, just so I can do some recording on my phone that does not involve the live itself. So again, we're not leaving you hanging, we're tag teaming it. So we're just gonna go back and forth. If you don't know Mitch West Weather, you can look up Mitch West Weather and he will be live here any moment. So yeah, I'll let you know when that happens. We're not quite there yet, but whenever he changes over, we will let you know. Whenever you start it, let me know. Whenever you start it, let me know. Okay. Just like knock on the. Okay. It, kind of at that point right now where it's coming in waves again. We're getting into the outer bit of the eye wall. So once we get to the inner eye wall, it'll be rocking and rolling consistently. But right now, kind of still just. Is it too late to order pizza delivery? I'm gonna say yeah, probably. Probably crossed that benchmark a while ago. Yeah, we're near Perry, Florida, everybody. Taylor County, city of Perry, or at least close to the city of Perry, is our location. All right, folks, yeah, I'm going to end it here for a second. Again, Mitch is going to go live in a second, so go ahead, go to Mitch West Weather and get ready for that. But also, you can follow us on Twitter, Mitch West, Gerald Mingle. Just look it up. You'll find it. But that's the latest here. So we'll be back in